Let's demonstrate Telnet and SSH. Telnet and SSH are both network protocols which are used for remote communication with computers or any other devices. Telnet stands for terminal network, or you can say as a telecommunication network, and SSH stands for secure shell. So to provide the security to the network or to the router and the nodes, we can use or we can enable the security. First we will see for the Telnet, and then we will see SSH by using SSH. Okay. So we'll take one system node in the network, and we'll take one router point, and then we can just connect this node to the router through the fast Ethernet connection. We can turn on this router, go to configure, go to fast Ethernet 00, turn on this. We'll provide IP address, that is 192.168.1.1. Subnet mask by default. We'll go to the system. You can go to the desktop, go to IP config and give the IP address as 192.168.1.2 and the subnet mask and close. Now we'll go to the router and we have to go to command line interface to enable the Telnet. So first of all, we'll use virtual terminal line by using the command line vty04. Then we'll provide one password as easiest one, 123456. We can just log in to the router. Here you can just see when we have exited, we have created password for the login, and then the console line, we have come out of the console line and we have come to the router. Now we will enable one more password. So we have enabled the passwords. Now we can go to the PC. We can close this window just to provide the security to the routers for remote login. We can go to the command prompt and we can just write as a telnet, that is give the telephone communication network or the terminal network or remote login to 192.168.1.1, that is for the router. So we'll get the user access verification. We will get the password to be typed. So we will have to give the first password, that is 123456. This will not be seen on the screen. It is as it is a encrypted password. Here we got the router. Then we can use again the enable. We have to provide the password as 12345. That is the second password which we had given. So here we got the accessibility to the router. If you can see here, this is a C prompt and this is a pieces prompt to which we have connected with now to the router. With the help of the accessibility, we have got to the router by using the passwords, because it is configured, the router is configured with the passwords. Then you can just use any type of a commands if you want, and then you can just exit it. You can use the commands like message of the day, MOTD. You can try which you have studied in the previous experiment. Now we will try the second one. Now we'll demonstrate how to enable SSH. We can go to the router point. We can press return key to come back. Now we will enable the password. We'll give the password as 1234556. Okay, we enabled now. We have logged into the router. Now we'll configure the terminal. Again, the new procedure for the SSH. Now we'll first create the domain. We'll take it. Then we can create the host name. The host name, creating the IP domain are the commands itself. We can use it directly. We'll make one SSH demo where we can give the crypto keys. So here you can see the SSH demo. Now the router is configured with secure shell demo. Now we will create one crypto key. We'll generate the RSA key, that is crypto key generate RSA. We'll generate one RSA key. Before that, we can just see the keys what we have got. The name for the keys will be ssshdemo.vpp. Okay? And we can create the keys, like how many bits in the modulus we want to create. So we can write as 1024/512. Then it will generate automatically, that is generating 1024 bit RSA keys. So after that, you can just type as IP SSH version 2. So here SSH is enabled. Then we can make the virtual terminal. So the line configuration, that is console line, what we have to configure it to. Then transport input SSH. Transport input SSH. So we got the configuration line. We have used the transport protocol and can just exit this. Now we have configured with the RSA key, cryptographic key. Now we can just go to the PC command prompt. Then we can just write as SSH space -L admin 192.168.1.1. It will ask for password. So what password we have given? So 123456 was the correct password, and then SSH demo we can enable. Again it will ask for the password. So we got the verification, and we can now, as we have configured the router to the SSH demo, we have seen, and the PC was on the C prom. Now we have got the same like a router's SSH demo. That is, we can configure or we can make the changes remotely from the PC to this router.